might be the lord of the kaiju rising. Throw it right back when I fight you, lightning. Breaking all the plans when I'm fusing with the lads. Yeah, mega kaiju breaking right through. It's frightening. North Japan, I'm the bomb. How these kiddies crying to their moms. Alien, heading straight to Fuji when I roll up. Scary and eating every human fruit roll up. Only 4 from the 3, you ain't messing with.
Welcome back to another episode of Kaiju Theater. Today we're reviewing Death Kappa. I want to thank Interweb Kaiju for sending me this for Christmas and to review. It's a 2010 film. It gets a 4.9 on IMDb currently, and that rolls with a 1 hour and 19 minute time limit. This is a kaiju film. Let's talk about Death Kappa. So the film starts off with this girl riding, basically walking she's on her way basically of some sorts to get to her grandmother and stay with her grandmother, and along the way she happens to be behind this group of kids that are driving erratically, and they're just going a little nuts on the road. Ended up hitting her grandmother that was in the middle of the road carrying a very secure package. Well, they hit the grandmother with the car. Inside of that secure package is a little bit of a statue. A statue that once the explosion happens with the car, gets kind of tossed into the ocean. And inside of that little statue type thing is a Death Kappa. Right, you get the Death Kappa here with that. So the girl is extremely upset because her grandmother has passed. Now she's at home, she has to live her life, but also she has this connection with something, and that is the Death Kappa as it comes out of the lake and kind of psychologically and mentally and kind of catches up with her and ends up coming to her. I think the word I was looking for was telepathically looking for her, and then they link up. So she has to take care of this. That was part of the instructions her grandmother wanted her to do once she arrived. So now she's taking care of the Death Kappa and whatnot. Things are going good. But then there is a group of I guess they're called amphibious army that wants to kind of take over the area, and it is ran by a woman who is kind of have these creatures that are wanting to attack, and she wants to build these creatures that are like amphibious creatures that take over. Well, just so happens, some of the people that were inside of the car are out and about, and the boys get killed, but the girls get kept. I won't tell you the reason for that. There's this hostage situation, and the girl, our primary girl, is at this laboratory, and this woman has created these creatures, like I was telling you earlier, to try to take over, and this big ass explosion happens, and then because of that, there's this giant monster that appears that is trying to take over, and it's kind of like a huge kaiju version, like a effed up looking Godzilla. And then through all this happening, the Death Kappa gets bigger as well. So there becomes this epic battle between the Death Kappa and this other monster. So I'll leave it at that. That is the basic plot of the film. I don't want to tell the twists or the turns about what happened during the fight, but I'll let you know that this movie was fun. It was entertaining, a little heartwarming at times. It was kind of like watching a little bit of a Ninja Turtle / Godzilla film. But this is so silly. But I have to say it. I kept thinking to myself the entire time, there's somebody that I know personally that looks like the Death Kappa, but I can't think of who it is. It's an old friend, and he looks just like the Death Kappa. It's so silly, but this movie was funny at times, entertaining. I liked it. Final battles were great. I did like the storyline. I thought that was creative. Being different. Being different is good when it comes to movies. Be original, be different. You know, and that's what we got with Death Kappa. Some scenes were a little better than others. I did like the explosion sequences good. A very good aesthetic with that. Costume set design for Death Kappa was, again, on point. I don't believe there was any CGI, if any, maybe a little bit in the film. But anyways, that's my thoughts and reviews on Death Kappa. I give this one a solid 3.5 out of 5 on the Boglin scale. And don't forget, I'll put all my social links are in the comments on my channel. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Check out my playlist. There's something for everybody in my playlists. And let me know your thoughts on Death Kappa, if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, if you want to see it. And yeah, so that's Death Kappa. Catch up with everybody later. Thank you for watching Hobbs Horror and another edition of Kaiju Theater. Peace.